watching Capital Connection from the Illinois State Capitol.
We turn now to our Reporters Roundtable. Dusty Rhodes and Daisy Contreras, both from NPR Illinois, joining us this week, an NPR special week. So it's been a bit of a, I don't know, what should we call it, a grab bag week at the State House? Or you just sort of spin a wheel and pick a story? A lot of things are coming through the State House these last final days. Daisy, you were looking at a capital bill in some of your reporting. This pays for infrastructure, but some environmental groups were trying to wedge their way in there for something in particular that deals with pipes and all that. What exactly is the latest there?
Yeah, so it's been a couple of years since we haven't had an actual capital bill to fund the infrastructure repairs across the state on bridges, roads. So the latest group or advocates to come forward asking for money, they want the state's water system to be updated. So they're asking for at least $1 billion to come from this capital plan to cover training for workers who would be able to do this all across the state. And they're saying, you know, this has been overlooked for decades. We have communities that haven't been able to get upgrades on their lead pipes. So there's a lot of lead contamination in the water system. So that's one of the latest.
Dusty, the education reporter extraordinaire in Springfield. I've been tracking.
I think I'm the only one in Springfield, but go ahead.
Well, certainly covering this as a specialty of yours. There was a lot of developments this week, specifically addressing an issue that teachers are dealing with and school districts are dealing with across the state, which is just not enough teachers.
Right.
Why is that an issue for the parent, for the student in the classroom, if there aren't enough teachers? I mean, it sounds like an obvious question, but how exactly did we get here, and what are the implications for the kid who's learning?
Well, so back in around 2012, and this was before I was covering education, we apparently upped the standards for teachers. We upped the cut scores on standardized tests for teachers. And superintendents went from having stacks of 100 applications for every position to maybe having 3 and feeling lucky if they had 3. So we have substitutes not certified to teach certain subjects, trying to teach those subjects, and we have, you know, just positions going unfilled, so class sizes get bigger, and there's all kinds of repercussions from that.
So the intention at the time, I assume, was to strengthen the quality of the teacher by requiring a higher threshold of education for them.
Right.
They've had an unintended consequence.
Right, and it really hasn't like raised the test scores of the kids. So. So now last session there were scads of bills filed to try to address the teacher shortage from all different angles. This week, is it this week? This has been a long week. Senator Andy Minar filed a bill that tackles three of those things. A pay raise cap that's kind of a niche thing that the unions really wanted, doing away with one of the standardized tests that, and the State Board of Education has already agreed to phase this test out. It's called the Test of Academic Proficiency.
This is for teachers?
Yes,
yeah.
And it's a big barrier. So that's going to be gone. And then the other one is paying student teachers.
It's very interesting. We should also point out that this week the State House was shut down for a brief moment at capacity. The biggest protest we've seen at the State House so far this session. 3,000 plus people were here. Most of them, it was a pro-life rally. Anti-abortion activists were here. I don't know if it was just coincidence that also earlier this week an abortion measure got some attention and may have advanced as well. This deals with teen pregnant would-be mothers, I suppose, who are dealing with their parents and what notification they have to give them. What exactly was in Senator Sims' measure there?
So there is a law currently in place from the 90s that would make it so that minors who want to get an abortion would need their parents' permission to do so, or if there is no parent involved, then they would have to go up, the minor would have to go to a judge and ask for this permission. So the proposal at the table is that we need to get rid of this. That's what legislators are saying, they don't want a minor to have to go through that process in order to take care of themselves. That's the argument.
So they should go straight to the doctor?
Yes, so it would go just straight to the doctor. And like you said, a lot of people are opposing this. They want to make sure that a parent is involved with these, what they call life-threatening decisions.
Very interesting. Stay tuned to Dusty and Daisy's reporting as we move forward. We got just a few more weeks, really, of session before it's all said and done. Can you believe it?
No.
All right. We're back in just a moment. Stick around.